Here's what business owners can learn from Taylor Swift's trademark case. I'm Camelia, I'm a trademark attorney. By way of background, we made a couple videos on our page talking about Taylor Swift and her trademark for The Life of a Showgirl and how it got rejected by the USPTO because of the brand Confessions of a Showgirl. This is my biggest tip. A lot of people will come to us and think that their brand name is in the clear because they maybe did a search and they found that nobody had the same exact name as them. But that is not how trademark law works. The standard for trademarks is whether another mark is confusingly similar to yours. And trademark examiners have an entire system in which they assess that. So when you're somebody like us who's a trademark attorney, we've been doing this for so long, we know exactly what to look for, and we know exactly what the trademark examiners look for when we're giving the assessment for your application and the risk level. A very good example of this is Taylor Swift's application, because so many people wrote us in the comments saying that they personally did not think that Life of a Showgirl and Confessions of a Showgirl were confusingly similar. But here's the thing, the trademark examiner assigned to Taylor Swift's application did think that they were confusingly similar. And that is why the trademark examiner on Taylor Swift's application said, hey, I'm gonna issue a refusal because it's too similar to another mark. Like this are very common, and there are absolutely ways to fight them. But just so you know that once you are at that step, submitting a legal brief to make your argument, it's going to cost the attorney you hire a lot of time, and it's going to be very expensive to fight this. And if I'm a client and I'm filing an application, I would want to know up front, what are the chances of my application getting registered, and am I going to have to pay this extra cost on top of it to fight this application? And for the average business owner who is not a billionaire like Taylor Swift, you don't want to spend thousands on top of what you're already paying for the trademark. I want you to understand that there are absolutely ways that you can prevent getting this refusal. And that's why I always say hire an attorney to do a comprehensive search before even filing your mark, because we can tell you that risk level before you even file. Now for Taylor Swift, again, she's a billionaire. For her, it's worth it to have her attorney file and to have them fight the application till the end. But for the average owner who's like, look, I'm okay with rebranding or maybe coming up with a different strategy for the filing, we can do all of that before we even press the file button so that you don't have to go through this step. We can come up with a strategy to avoid this before we even file. If you want to get started with your brand name and get that search done, you can click the link in our bio where we get started on a legal strategy call. And before you get on that call, we do a knockout search of your brand and can tell you the realistic strength before you even invest in the trademarking process. As always, I hope this was helpful.